What's going on? Germs here. I'm back with another review. Today we're going to review a US MRE. This is going to be menu number 21, chili and macaroni. So stick around. Let's get this thing cracked open and see what we got. All right, so this MRE is going to be from the Iraq War era. This is going to be from either 2006 or 2007. And actually, the dates on the bag, it's going to be 2007. So Chili Mac has been around since, I think, 2006, but it was menu 21 for only 2006 and 2007. Then it became menu number 10 in 2008 until now. I believe it's still menu 10, Chili Mac. So I recently watched a review on YouTube from a reviewer who's not necessarily an MRE reviewer. She's pretty new and she doesn't just do MREs, but she's done a few reviews. Her name is Shlee, and I'm going to leave a link in the description to her channel. The couple MRE reviews that she's done have been pretty dang good. So she did a Chili Mac review, and I thought I'd do a Chili Mac review myself. I've done a Chili Mac review already. It was a MCW Chili Mac, so it's probably going to be much better than this one. And I also made my own homemade Chili Mac, which was fantastic, that I ended up sending to Mike Kreischer to review. And I'm going to link both those videos at the end of this so you can check those out. But this menu is just a regular MRE, so it's going to be just a regular retort pouch. And it's from 2007, so I'm not sure how good it's going to be. I've had bad luck with some of the Iraq War era rations that I've reviewed, so I don't know how this is going to turn out, but hopefully this is going to be a good one. So let's crack this open. Let's see what we got. So we got the peelable seal. Let's see if we can do this. So this was the kind of hard to see, but it looks like the 362nd day of 2007, so almost the end of the year. So we've got mango peach applesauce. And I don't think I've ever seen this before. This is actually a postcard. I don't know. Never seen that before. Here's our main, chili and macaroni. We've got cookies, pan-coated chocolate discs. Got our accessory packet. We've got some Skittles, and they're kind of clumped together. Beverage base raspberry, wheat snack bread. Got cheese bread with jalapenos. Got our flameless ration heater. Got our hot beverage bag. Got our ground red pepper. And we've got our MRE spoon. All right, so that's what you get in the 2007 US MRE menu number 21, chili and macaroni. Let's slap this down and dig in. Perfect. All right, first things first, let's get this Chili Mac out because I want to try the FRH. I highly doubt it's going to work. All right, let's check this out. Looks really good. I don't see any delamination at all, so we might get lucky with this one. So let's get the FRH going. I mean, this thing's pretty old, but we're going to give it a shot. I highly doubt it's going to work. If not, I'm going to throw it in some boiling water. So yeah, you can feel this cell right here is getting warm. These three are not at all. So unfortunately, not going to be able to use this. So I'm going to go throw this into some boiling water and heat it up. All right, while that's heating up, let's open this accessory packet, see what we got. Ooh, we've got some spiced cider instant apple flavor drink mix. I have not had this yet. Pretty excited about that. Got our moist towelette, iodized salt, Lighthouse bung fluff, army matches, and our chewing gum. All right, let's get our wheat snack bread out. There it is. Looks pretty good. Smells pretty typical of wheat snack bread. Doesn't smell bad, actually. Let's get our mango peach applesauce out. This looks good. Packaging looks great. Seems a little crinkly up here, but I think it's fine. and pretty dark. Smells a little bit fermented, actually. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Let's dump it out and see what it looks like. It doesn't look too bad, actually. All right, let's see what these cookies with pan-coated chocolate discs are all about. I have no idea what that's going to be like. I mean, pan-coated, what does that mean? Oh, okay. Don't need that. So I guess they're calling M&Ms pan-coated chocolate discs, because that's what it is. So, but that looks really good. It smells really good too. All right, so let's make some drinks. I really want to try this. This sounds really good. And it still looks just fine. It's not clumpy, nice and powdery, looks perfect. And it smells a little different though. I don't know. It's got a very chemically smell. It's got that MRE artificial sweetener type smell to it. I mean, if you've opened a lot of older MREs, you know what I'm saying. It's just got that smell. So it said to add about 1/3 of a canteen cup of water, and I'm going to do boiling water. That'll be my hot drink. Let's mix it up. And let's set him off to the side. Let me give it a smell first. Yeah, it smells weird. I don't know if it's just that it's artificial or what. It just smells a little weird. And we might as well make our beverage-based raspberry drink. So 20 ounces of water. All right, and that's a pint glass, so we're going to only get about 16 ounces, but that's fine. Let's give that a stir. And we'll set him back over there. And let's get these Skittles out. They seem, they're all melted together. I'm sure they've seen some heat, but they're not like a solid melted block. So let's get them out. They're definitely stuck together, but they look okay. Yeah, see, they're pretty stuck together. All right, I think I want to try a bit of this wheat snack bread just to see what's going on with this. See if this has gone rancid at all while that chili mac heats up. I really can't put my finger on what that taste is in all these older MREs, especially these ones from the early 2000s. It's a very distinct flavor, and it seems to permeate through the whole ration. And that wheat snack bread is just fine. It's got that molasses flavor, and it really isn't off, I don't think. I'm going to let it kind of settle and see if I feel any ill effects in my mouth before I move on. I think I really want to try this hot cider. I've never seen this in a ration, so I'm pretty excited to try it, and I hope it's good. It's not bad. It tastes a little off just due to the age. And I think this would have been great, actually, back in the day, especially hot cider, if you were in a colder environment. I know it was during the Iraq War, but if it was a colder environment, the hot cider would have been very, very nice. But it just has an off taste. Almost has the same flavor as that wheat snack bread. It's just got that flavor. Like I said, I just can't put my finger on it. It just permeates through that whole ration. Not bad, but not great. All right, so it's been at least 15 minutes. So I'm going to go grab that chili mac, and I'll be right back. All right, so it is very, very hot, And I noticed, I mean, I was boiling it, so it doesn't surprise me that there's some delamination, but there is some. I've had rations from the 80s that don't do that. So let's get it out. Well, let's give it a smell first. Man, that's hot. What it looks like. That smells great. That smells really, really great, actually. All right, let's get it out. Smells delicious, actually. And there it is. The smell is amazing for being from 2007. It actually smells perfect. So that is super, super hot. So while we're waiting for that to cool, I'm going to attempt this cheese, this jalapeno cheese. Got to knead it really well. Oh, it came open and it doesn't look the greatest. Doesn't smell the greatest. I really didn't think this was going to be that good. It smells okay, actually. It smells like it's going to be really sharp. I guess I'm going to give it a shot. So, I think that's just a piece of the corner of the cheese. But really, it tastes fine. It actually tastes fine. There's definitely some heat there from the jalapenos, which is awesome. So, yeah, I think this is actually fine. So let's put some on this wheat snack bread. It definitely doesn't look the greatest, but it tastes fine. It actually tastes better than the wheat snack bread. This is definitely not the best. Even in new MREs, it's not the best. It's not bad, but it's just got a weird flavor. It's got that molasses type flavor that just doesn't seem like it belongs. I actually think that is the oldest cheese I've eaten. That wheat snack bread is so dry. Definitely need a drink. Oh yeah, that is good. I love raspberry. That is very, very good raspberry flavor. Very refreshing. I really like that. All right, I think we need to go in for this chili mac. I think this is going to be just fine. It smells really good. It smells like really good chili. Let's just try a little bit. All right. Yeah, yeah, I'm good with that. I'm definitely good with that. I mean, not too bad. All right, let's do this. Let's give this a shot. It does not look good. It does not look good at all. But I promise you, the cheese is much better than what it looks. Let's get some of this out right into it. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed. You know, not necessarily at the taste and the flavor, and I mean it's good, but I'm just amazed that this cheese held up like it did. It like I said, it does not look good, but the taste is there. It's like a sharper cheese with that spicy hot jalapeno kick. It's actually really good. I have to say, I mean, this is pretty good, and I'd be really happy if I were a soldier and got this menu. Even though this one is from 2007, it's still pretty dang good. The beef is super tender. The macaroni is perfect, but not the best thing I've had, but definitely not the worst. Now, I boiled this for at least a good 15 minutes, so I'm not really too worried. Some people make comments about botulism and whatnot, and I get that, but the standards that had to be met to pack all this stuff to make it shelf stable isn't really any different than home canning, which I can a lot at home. I pressure can, I water bath can, and as long as you follow the proper canning techniques, that isn't really a factor. But as far as botulism goes, that chili mac made in a commercial factory was super sterilized and then packed in an airtight container. And then I just boiled it for almost 20 minutes. I'm not really that concerned. Should you do this at home? Probably not. Just a CYA, I guess. But I'm not really that concerned. If it were rancid, I would know it. If it was rotten, I would know it. Now, if the package were compromised, that's a different story. But the packaging was great. Everything was sealed. I'm just not that worried about it. Now, do I want to get sick? No, and I never have. I trust my instincts, and something like this, I'm just going to trust my instincts. It smells a little off. I'm going to give it a little test, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Not just going to dive right in. It tastes okay. I'm not getting any tingling or numbness on my tongue. So I feel like this is fine. And I shouldn't be that concerned because it's from 2007. I've eaten much older stuff. But I'm just leery about this time frame, this era of MRE. It just seems like the ones I've had from this era aren't nearly as good. So I think what I'll do is give it a shot. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this. I think it's like on the verge. I think it's fine. Maybe it's the mango that is throwing me off a bit. That could be it. That mango is just a little different for me, but it's definitely not the greatest. I think I'm going to be done with that. I was hoping to kind of mix the cookie in with that, but I think I'm done. So let's try this cookie. I think this cookie is going to be just fine. Again, there's that flavor again that permeates that whole ration. But it's not bad. It's very subtle. It's more of a nose thing. It's more of a smell thing. I think that's what it is. As you're eating, that smell comes up through your nose, and it's like everything has that same smell. I can't place it. I don't know what it is. But the cookie is very good. And I'm a little bummed. I forgot we had this. This would have made that so much better. I'm kind of bummed. Yeah, I like this pan-coated chocolate disc cookie. or M&M cookie. Yeah, no complaints with that cookie. That is good. All right, let's try some Skittles. They're very sticky. Probably going to be chewy, which I'm actually not disappointed about. So let's give them a shot. These are just fine. They have that same smell. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't know what makes that happen. I don't know what it is in these rations, but it permeates everything. It almost reminds me of the old like chocolate discs that I've had in some of the older rations, like from the 70s. Like like one of these. This is what that reminds me of. One of these if you were to open this up and take a bite of it, that's the flavor that I get through this whole ration. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I always thought that was a sorbitol thing, but who knows? But they're still good. It's just a subtle thing. I love Skittles. This is actually a pretty hefty ration. Not going to bother with the matches. I do need to wipe my hands down though. See how this is. Still moist. No smell, but at least it's still moist. Does the trick. All right, well, there you have it. That was the 2007 US MRE menu number 21 chili and macaroni. So this is the second US MRE chili mac that I've reviewed. This is definitely not the best, but you really can't go wrong with the freeze-dried mains out of the meal cold weathers. Those are just fantastic. They're Mountain House, and they're just so good. So for a regular MRE, I think this is a good menu. It was good. I would not put it in the top tier. Definitely middle of the pack. Not the greatest. Not bad. Yes, it's from 2007, so that definitely plays a role, I'm sure. I have to get my hands on a newer chili mac to really be able to tell. But for being 16 years old, this actually wasn't that bad. I'm happy that this one held up as well as it did. Everything was edible. Even that applesauce, that mango applesauce was okay. I probably could have eaten it. It just didn't taste that good. I just wasn't into it. The cheese was what surprised me. So I'm glad I tried it because it was actually really, really good, surprisingly. I also liked this hot apple cider. It's a nice addition. It's just, it didn't taste as fresh. There was just something about it that I just didn't want to continue drinking it. So all in all, pretty decent ration. The meal cold weather chili mac blows it out of the water. Obviously, my homemade freeze dried chili mac blows both of them out of the water. But this was a really fun review. I really enjoyed it. It was a good experience. And if you're still here, I really appreciate you sticking around to watch this video. And not only this video, but the rest of my videos. I'm actually pretty astonished that I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. I try not to talk about my subscriber count too much, but I'm truly appreciative of everybody that watches my videos, all my subscribers, all the support I've gotten from the community, from viewers who like my channel. When I started this, I didn't think anybody would watch my videos. It was started just for my family and friends because they wanted to see some reviews and they live far away. So it was really not started to become something that I actually would keep doing. But it was very surprising that people started watching my videos, subscribing to my channel. So I decided, hey, I'm going to keep doing it. And I really appreciate all of your support, especially those in the community that have supported me through just contacting me and trading with me, being so cool to me. So I really appreciate it. And I wish I could post more often, but life happens and it just is hard sometimes to post regularly. Things get in the way, life gets in the way. I really try to post as much as I can, and I will keep continuing to do so. I really would like to post once a week. It just is hard for me to do. So to those of you who subscribed or who are watching the video, or even if you're not subscribed, I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. Click the notification bell so you're notified when I post new content. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll be back posting a new video hopefully soon. So I appreciate you watching. Later. Today we're going to review a US MRE menu number. Then it became 2000. I was recently 2007 because I know this menu ton. US MRE menu. If not, I'm going to throw it in some more